think it's actually working. Wow. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I think it's actually working now. Right. Right. Yep, is it working? I mean, it says I've got 2 viewers. Can somebody tell me on the chat whether you can actually see or hear me? Right, okay, it works. Right. So, let's get the camera down a bit. Full of my room, messy, full of cubes. Right, okay. So I believe this is the enhanced version, but it's actually really difficult to know. Like, there is nothing on the box. All there is a different barcode, which is just a bit of a nuisance. So I guess I'll find out whether this is the enhanced version. Right now. Yep, it's the enhanced version. Okay. I presumed it would be, simply because it's like a gram heavier. Which is a really annoying way of having to do things, but unfortunately, sometimes I do have to be like that. It's a bit of a nuisance. Right, okay. So, we have here, yeah, a whole gram. At least with some other stuff, it's a bit more than that, like the GAN 356M and M with GES. Like, that's about 20 grams more. That's how I know the difference between the two of them. Right, so some weird springs things. And let's have a look at this. Right, okay. So, okay, there's no sticky stuff. Oh, there is sticky stuff. Right, okay. Right. And let's just check here. Okay, yes. Is there a magnet there? Right. Yep, there's magnets. Okay, so both types of magnets. Center edge and corner edge. Right. So let's just... So first solve. Okay. Yep. Somewhat similar to Gancubes, actually, which is kind of what I think they were aiming for. Yeah, I think they've been quite successful in what they've been aiming for. Okay, right. So, I don't really know what to do, to be honest. So, it feels pretty similar to most Gancubes so far out of the box. It's pretty well set up. I think it's got quite similar lubricants to whatever GAN uses. And yeah, it was made by a former GAN designer, so obviously you'd expect it to be similar, but I'm hoping it's not a copy. I'm going to get a pocket right now. So I've got a GAN 11M Pro here. So I'm going to have a look. So the plastic feels pretty different. I don't know if it's similar to like the UV coated or soft version. So let's have a look here. So there is a difference in the design. Let's have a look. Right. So this does have a bigger corner. Probably better anti-pop mechanism, actually. Yeah, I'm going to get the GAN 356M. So this is the old GAN design. Obviously, the GAN 356M, AirM, XS, X, whatever, is all the same, really. It's the exact same cube, just remarketed and messed around with. So, yep. So, it is a new design. What's broken about it? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah, so it is quite a new design. It's interesting, something new. Nice to see something new being attempted by them. Right, okay. And we shall see. Right. What do I do? Let's get the timer out and try and do some solves. Hello, GCRG. Hello, Kieran Greeny. Oh, 4 people watching the stream. Wow, that's nice. Right, let's get up Cube Timer and do some timed solves. There's one corner that is snapped and simply back on. So, yeah, okay. Okay, you can't superglue cubes back together. You're going to have to get a new one. Sorry. Right, let's see if this setup's any good, actually. Okay. Is it main worthy? I mean, obviously, it's far too early to tell. I've got basically every cube that's come out in the past year. So, like, I obviously am just not going to just say, oh, it's out of the box main sort of thing. That is a thing of the past. Like, that's not something reasonable to say. But it has potential, definitely. That might just be the out of the box feel, because they're all designed to feel really, really good out of the box and quite possibly slow down. I think though, because like most Gancubes, they feel too fast out of the box. But this, I think, is just the right speed out of the box. So I'm hoping that it'll stay that way. Obviously, if it doesn't, I'll try and do some setup to it, and then hopefully it'll maintain a nice speed. But we can see. Hopefully, if you can get a PB. Yeah, sorry, but my PB is like 6, so not likely. Hopefully I'll get some good solves. So my solves have been pretty bad today. There's an annoying thing. I'm not sure I agree with that. Like, the GAN 11M Pro is pretty much perfect out of the box. It doesn't really need much setup. What's my main right now? Probably the GAN 11M Pro. But, I mean, I've had to use a lot of the RS3M 2020. I've had to set up a bunch of them, and they're really good. And I did actually get my PB average of 50 on an RS3M 2020 that I set up before sending it out to a customer. So it's actually a really good cube, despite its really low price. MGCR. MGC Repulsion? What happened there? Okay, right. Yeah, 20 seconds up. Okay, that's ridiculous. The Repulsion. Why did you get the Repulsion? What lube do we have in stock at the moment? Yeah, just Citria. The problem is all the big lubricants that you all have heard of, like Cubicle and Speed Cube Shop lubricants, we can't sell them. We might be able to sell Speed Cube Shop, but I don't think it's really worth getting them in. It would be great to make our own lubes, or if people want them, we could get in the Streffer Kostek lubes, Aderon and Lubestex MT10, but I don't. We had them in, and I think I'd have to put the price up if I were to get them back in. So I'm not sure if people actually want them. Okay, fair enough. I never thought of getting the Repulsion. Although, if you like limited edition things, we have the UV coated GAN 11M Pro in stock now. There's one left. UV. I don't know if you can see that in stock. UV coated GAN 11M Pro in stock now. So yeah. What do you have? Oh right, we just have 10 milliliter bottles of Citria. That's all. Yeah, one left. I mean, I only got 2 in and 1 sold. So it's not really that exciting. Maybe I should have got more in, but the thing is, I was quite surprised that they actually had them, to be honest. I was looking through my supplier's catalogue, and it's like, oh, okay, you've got the UV coated. Yes, unfortunately, it's quite messy, full of cubes at the moment. It will obviously be tidied up a while. Obviously, I've got those 45 Warrior S's down there, which, because for some reason they're really popular. It's a weird cube, the Warrior S, you know. It's like, it is a bit underrated, but if you want to give a kid a cube, and you want to be absolutely sure, and you want it to be cheap, and you want to be sure they're not going to break it, then the Warrior S is the one to get, because it is literally unpoppable on stock tensions. Ah, no, the Aoyun Cube hasn't come to me yet. I think that'll be a while, unfortunately, because that was in a separate order to all this stuff that's come today. Anyway, it's worth getting. Yeah, I shall unbox this now, and I think maybe tomorrow I will stream my first solve of it. So, yep, Yushin Huanglong 12x12 going up. It's been about a year since I got my 11x11. So slowly going up. I know I didn't mention this, but I might as well. It was going to be a Christmas present to myself, but my supplier had them out of stock in the last order, so it had to be carried over to this one. I only have a wingy, so I just stuck. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, get the GAN enhanced Scube, I'd say. I think it's better than the Aoyun, but obviously it's more expensive. I'm waiting for Harry to give his opinion on it. I don't know if he will. Go bug alpha cubers. Right, 12 by 12. Okay. Switched over to Yushin Huanglong for this because Meilong's not great actually. Yes. Box. Very solid performance. Okay. What cube do you prefer out of this and the R3 entry? It is far too early to tell, but this does feel very nice for now. Obviously, I'll do probably at least 300 solves before reviewing it, just like I do with all cubes. So let's have a look. Right. Okay, so the first thing to do, obviously I can't do a full checkerboard because it's a 12 by 12, but have you heard about the GAN squad? It seems strange that GAN make a decent side event. Yeah, fine. They also released the GAN Pyraminx a while ago, which is the best Pyraminx on the market. So they are starting to do it. I hope that this year they'll maybe release some nice big cubes. It would be nice to see a good GAN 4x4 and GAN 5x5, 6x6, 7x7. Although obviously there's going to be a lot of competition. Like there's going to, I hope that there's going to be the Aoshi WRM. I just feel that will be a brilliant 6x6, and the Alfu WRM, I think that will be really good as well. If yeah, Chi are probably going to make a Spark 2. What else could happen? Well, yeah, I mean, Diane could try. Yeah, Diane could try and make a 4x4 in the Guhong V4M style. I mean, that would be pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know how they could make a Guhong V4M style 4x4, considering the Megamix is literally just a copy of the 3x3 and chucked into a Megamix form, if you watch the last video. Do you have the MS3V1 with black internals? No, it's just primary internals. I think that's the only one they currently make, and they will be making a black internal version. So I'll have to see what happens with that. I'm not going to bother getting the black one in if these don't sell reasonably quickly, but hopefully eventually we'll get the black one in. So here we have the 12 by 12 MGC 2 to 6, but now I only use their 6. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, their 6x6, I think, is the only one that you can definitively say is the best on the market. Yeah, I think Diane Megamix is pretty good Megamix. But yeah, with the MGC series, I think the MGC 7x7 is narrowly better than the Spark. The MGC 6x6 out of the box is the best 6x6, but I suspect the best 6x6 solvers will use a Shadow V2 once it's been broken in. Obviously, the Shadow V1 is rubbish in my opinion, but the Shadow V2 I think is quite good, and I think it has a lot of potential, but the problem is, can I be bothered to do 1,000 solves on it to make it good? Because apparently that's what it needs, which is a bit concerning, really, even though I'm meant to be good at 6x6, but yeah. So let's just get some stuff out. I'm not going to bother unboxing this because it doesn't really interest me very much. But let's have a look at this. Okay, I'm not even sure what this is. This what? Yeah, weird star-shaped weird cube thing. I think the MS3V1. No, it'll feel the exact same thing. It will just have black internals because some people like them. feel the exact same. Right, so this is the Huanyin. Oh, yeah, this is Huanyin 1. And Huanyin 3. So you can see it's got those things there. Yeah, that's 3 as well. And okay, double scube. It's pretty interesting. I'm not really going to bother unboxing these for myself. Have the Polaroid cube. When will comps come back on? Hopefully soon. I'm getting really fed up of this, but I don't see it ending too soon, unfortunately, with our stupid government. Right. So there we have the Huanyin 2. And okay, some other weird cube. Science homework due in 2 hours. Fair enough. I should probably end this now. It's just people actually chatting has made me want to go on a bit longer. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'll do a 12 by 12 solve. Might as well. And yeah, we'll see what I can do it in. I suspect it will be about 40 minutes. That's my prediction is going to be 40 minutes because it feels reasonable. So I think the turning will be fine. Yeah, I think the turning will be fine. So I will be able to do that in about 40 minutes. That's my prediction. Okay, hold me to account on that. Right. Thanks for watching. I don't know what to do with streams now. Bye.